Oh my girl. Mama Ben. What it do, people? We back at it. Where I left off. He's here talking to these fools.
Does that woman have any idea who I am?
This lady who. This gentle person. Thinks she's better than everybody else. We are supposed to.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Yeah. So, I gotta find.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
So they're scanning you even when you think about this for the whole.
I need the presents.
Oh no, they scanned the ship for
That's
contraband.
just how things are.
I'm just exploring this whole area. Never know what you're gonna find.
Oh, right. I heard about that. They showed it at the expo, right?
Yeah, I saw some trailers, some of their new products.
There it is. I mean, I'll explore the rest of this place after I finish this intro. Because that's basically where we're at. Good news.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
This freaking robot right here is a pain in the ass. So if you can leave without him, do it. I don't because I want to see what this does. But he has a habit of getting in the worst places at the worst times. And it annoys the shit out of me. Like, he's beyond annoying. There's no ifs, no ands, no buts. He's annoying. So I have a feeling each and every person that joins you
I think we should meet up in Chungsley.
is gonna be doing the same thing, getting in the damn way.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Okay, what are you messing with? What the hell are you wearing? Oh my god. Anywho, Mass Nut Station. No. Shut up, get out of the way. Alright, so it's above. And I need health. Okay, Mass District is covered. Okay. That's Mast.
Wish
We're
that
not going to
bartender at the
Mast.
viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Okay, so it pays to listen to the chit chat. It just gave me a side quest. So these hats are ridiculous, though. People, somebody has to tell them that they look ridiculous. Is this a water? No. Okay.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity and always has been.
Anyway. Oh, there it is.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Cool. Hold up your Samsung smartwatch.
Captain,
here?
everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
All I know is you, sir, are a pain in the ass. Requires key, requires key.
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
We'll play nice. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Why does she looks familiar? Pirates attack barriers. It doesn't matter. You have your artifact. Who are you? Why don't you start by telling me? Oh,
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
yo,
Walter,
that's disrespectful.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. You expect us to believe in fairy
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
Gentlemen, can we please focus?
Okay,
Noel,
this is what I'm talking about.
I think it's time we tested
Skill
your
bonus
theory.
acquired.
Right. Let's
For
see.
crying out loud.
We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godric?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Alright, tell me what's next. This is all a little much. Need something to kind of clear my head. How much do you know?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Okay.
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown.
Right.
Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Okay. Alright.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here,
I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? Hmm? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Really? Constellation pack. That's what's up. That's what's up, fool. Okay. Right. This is how we do it, I guess.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Sorry if I have this too high. It's a bit loud, I guess. Sarah says something about a place for me to stay. Let's ask about that.
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Right.
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. It's okay.
Excuse
Now that this has happened to
noise,
both you
that's
and
my
Barrett,
son.
we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Okay, so none of these people basically saw what they saw here. Or at least she didn't.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Check out the Constellation mission board. There you go. You seem to know a lot about these artifacts, Noel.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Well, let me know how I can help
Everything all
you
right?
learn more.
Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Right. a second. I'm gonna do something right quick. One second. I apologize. Had to say.
You were about to say something, right? Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you.
I had to do something for my
And along
son.
the way, I can give you the very abbreviated
That's what
tour.
I'm saying.
Right.
That's
So you've
what it
seen the
was.
library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet
Hey, have you been up to the eye recently?
Emphasis on the quiet part.
Oh,
At
I
least
just
usually.
don't know how he
Let's
does
head
it.
upstairs.
Up there, all alone.
Sebastian
for so
Banks,
long.
Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
Why is he wearing that weird ass hat?
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I am at your service, Captain.
Okay, give me a second. Let me close these so I know which one to go to. Alright, this is a cafeteria, obviously.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's
Wow.
been nice having the place so full.
Look at that. I'll need more than one burner. Check that out. What the flippity flopperoo was that? I hope I do not encounter that. Does it show me what skull that is? No? Okay.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
Alright, so she gave me. This is my room. What's this? Mystery Gravis. Oh, Jesus. Chameleon blend with the environment while seeking or moving. Yo. What is this? Radiation. Oh, damn, it weighs 17 pounds. The value is $87,000. Okay. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this mining suit. I have two of them apparently. Yo, that's the thing in the thing. Getting rid of you, fam. put you away. Still wearing you. But hold the flippity flopper on. No. That's what I have on. Is there any way to like third person screen it? Chronomark watch case. Succulents. That's ridiculous. Alright, so why don't we sleep for shit, it's 3. Let's sleep for 18 hours. Just for schnitz and giggles. Vamos a ver. This is the longest 18 hours I ever slept. You awaken feeling well rested. That's dope. So that's what I look like. Start going through rooms. Okay. Oh my god, I thought I read something else. Let's put it this way. I'm glad that I read pencil holder. Inaccessible weapon case. Inaccessible weapon case. Notepad, notebook. Sleep bed. This is someone's bedroom, so it's home. Ooh. This is a ship I could probably make. Alright. Sir Livingston's journal. Alright, go there, go there. Alright, cool. Ooh, I don't want to do that, do we? Acting like a damn cat burglar, I know. Somebody don't even know how to make their bed. Alien Trollobite. Bat ball. Hammer. Whose is this? Hollow to no? No? Okay. Whatever. Oh. Okay, so some medical person. I have a feeling this is the Noel's room, probably, huh? Pharmaceutical lab. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is the bathroom. Everybody needs to see the shitter. Aja Mamasa's diary. Okay. Irvin Madani, youngest biologist. Barrett, promising young physicist. Alice, a woman of action and pilot. Oh, okay. Astronomer. Vaizola Shen. Hing Tao Min. Jin Tao. With any luck, this new blood. Okay. Right. It's got a fancy compass. Alright. Oh, that one's a plant? I beseech you, do not forego the dreams of humanity, only to plunge civilization into an endless nightmare. The settled system stands once more on the brink of war, and for what? A dispute over space? The cosmos is infinite, and yet like our earthbound ancestors, we have become selfishly obsessed over what we consider ours. At our core, are we a race of conquerors? Of warriors? No, my friends. If nothing else, humans are explorers. Yes. So let us continue exploring. Now is the time to venture beyond the imagined borders and fulfill the dreams of humanity. For if we continue down this path, funding only war and exploration, I can't read. I fear there will be no one left to remember why we fought in the first place. He's correct. He's also a messy sleeper. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, that's money. It's not red. So it's for me. Following is an excerpt from SSN. Receives much debate amongst the New Atlantis intelligentsia. The disappearance of founder Sebastian Banks was a blow most felt by the organization, and it couldn't survive. In fact, Constellation's disbanding seemed imminent until member Chloe Bao changed her vote on the 11th hour, thus ensuring the group's continued operation, at least for the time being, as well as her unexpected appointment to the position of chair. Right. So.
Artifacts won't find themselves.
Oh, that's right. Oh, excuse me. She gave me a backpack.
Thus going after them means fuel, repair costs, the occasional payoff.
Of course, of course.
Eat some more sandwich. Can't be wasteful out here. Okay. Oh, isn't that a cool ship?
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there?
I've occasionally had my
We have to
doubts
get this
about
right.
Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent.
Alright, let me get away from you.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Why? No, see, all these questions, the number one question should be, what the fudge is that you wearing, bro?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Well, isn't that nice?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
I like how they just like, you see the face, like when he speaks, you see the concern, you see the emotion behind it. I mean, granted, the eyes still have a somewhat dead look to them, you know, but
That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Someone asked about these are Bose open earbuds. Yeah. So, yeah, you just wrap them around the ears so you can still hear things.
You okay? Second one was on Kazal.
Oh,
Buried, the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
So, yeah.
Take care of yourself.
These are open earbuds. I have them so that way I can listen and still hear what's going on around me. It helps me listen to the stream, make sure there's nothing breaking up.
Recently, face to face.
I haven't needed to go up there.
But yeah, Bose sent me these. They're
I
the
just
open ear.
don't know how he does it.
I forgot. It's been a while. But yeah, they're nifty. They're good for listening to music, and if you're watching like YouTube videos, or hell, you're watching me on Twitch, listen to them just fine. But I will be honest with you, like I said before, I'm not that great for a phone call. But
Bet you never
yeah, you
expected
can
to end
somewhat
up
hear
involved in
who's on the
something
other
like
line.
this.
And for some reason, there's always a problem with them hearing you. So
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
but surprisingly,
Well,
music and
I
whatnot
suppose
sounds
calling
really
you
good.
a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
If it was an apology, you can do better.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over. shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
It's awkward seeing craft or modify any item. Oh man, I already did this. I did that too. Damn, I jumped the gun on everything. I could have just gotten this. Whatever.
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. Now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? This, or anything else. You'll have to forgive me. I don't know you as well as the others here. If you weren't so new to the group, I might already know the answer. Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Chit chitty chit chat chat.
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Wow, so what's your role in Constellation, my friend?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis.
This guy has the most freaking dialogue than anybody right now.
Esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Yeah. Oh, so
stolen any sacred relics recently?
Damn.
Very funny, Walter. You know Constellation's been keeping
I hope
you
Barrett
busy.
makes it back to us.
I know you.
I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still.
There's a chance that a 15th century edition of Aquinas' Summa Theologica.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you, Captain. Now that you you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary.
Okay.
Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Right.
I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades,
Boredom, sorry.
I have been online for 43 years.
Wow.
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing. Barrett has, thus far, survived every mission on which we have embarked. It is therefore evident that my efforts have been successful. I suspect that Barrett would disagree with how necessary my intervention has been in any given situation.
But looking at the detail on his, I guess you call it his face, seeing the camera twist and turn, seeing that there's a gloss to it, seeing that there's an actual reflection in the glass lens, it looks dope. It looks very dope seeing that in there.
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment. The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away.
Okay.
Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built.
Yo, I gotta remember this.
A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources, although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce. The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
Cool.
Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Manage your crew. Review and change their assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ship or outposts. You know what? Let's damn, he builds my shields up. So there's nobody else, right? What's this? I unlocked it with the lodge key. Whoa. This looks like an escape route. Oh, damn. Weapon workbench, dude? lights, optic. A binary trigger? Hair trigger. Oh, drum. Holy shit. That would be amazing. White hot rounds. That's dope. Let me just get out of this. Spacesuit workbench. Oh, there ain't nothing I can do there either. Industrial workbench? Industrial workbench allows you to create basic manufactured components which can be used for building structures for your outposts and crafting mods for your weapons and equipment. The raw resources used for manufactured components can be acquired from planets and moons by starting an outpost and setting up resource extractors. More advanced manufactured components can be created from fabricators at an outpost. That's awesome. Pharmaceutics. Ooh. An actual tomato. Okay. Seals container. Cooking station. The mission board. Two dates for Darla 4. Forever Human. Yeah, who sleeps in this tiny ass bed? They got a kid in here and nobody knows about? Take the water. Muzzling me? Yeah, this is a kid's room. That's weird. Thought those were Barbara's chairs. No one knows to keep the bathroom door closed. Okay. Whoa. What kind of lock is that? Oh, suit, not lock. spacesuit in settlements. Need cheese. Whatever. Oh. Take that. No, I didn't want to go. Stupid. Ah! Now I get to see what's out here. Nothing. Okay. What the hell? I'm equipping it. Why isn't it? Why? It's equipped. Let's go back inside. Yeah.
I would be more useful to you aboard your ship than idling here, awaiting tasks.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Very well. Very well.
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery.
Murder.
But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resource to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
You've
done this before, eh? Wise words. We watch each other's backs. We'll be fine. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk-takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means. Those are the rules.
Advance humanity's knowledge to the best of your ability. As long as you do that, I'm not here to judge you. Now, let's you and I get over to Mast.
Cool. Actually, you know what? It's getting rather late. I'm getting out of this building first. Why? Get it? Why isn't that shit working? This is ridiculous. For some reason, it's not equipping my suit I wanted. Okay, something's wrong. Anyways. We'll leave it here because gotta put my little one to bed. But gotta put my little one to bed. You know how it is. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You loving what you're seeing on all three channels here. I'm talking to all of you, TT, Twitch, and YouTube. You like what you see? Like, subscribe, follow a brother. And if you on the YouTubes, flick that little bell, let you know when I'm on next time. Alright? You know who it is, you know who it was, and you know who it forever will be. Jabo El Asesino, bro. I holla. Deuces.